Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 138 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Okay, so I waited for my episode to process, and then I started the next episode, so quite a bit of the credits has gone past. We have, like I said, we only have 3 trophies remaining. One is to see the ending, which we did see, but I don't think the trophy popped yet. The next one is to get all the, the miracles and all the pyromancies, and that's pretty much it. Like, that's the last thing that we need to do. Anyway, I'll talk a bit about the game. So Dark Souls 2, geez. Because I haven't played Dark Souls 1 in a very long time, and Demon's Souls as well in a very long time, this one, between 2 and 3, this one is definitely harder. And I think it's harder because it's a lot slower. It's very difficult to get used to kind of the speed difference between this and the third game. But because the third game is also faster, it makes it just easier to get around and also to avoid attacks like when you need to. There are some, like I've been watching my videos for Dark Souls 3 just yesterday, and because I'm trying to make titles, I haven't really got around to that yet. It's taken me so long to find time, but I've had a little bit of time yesterday, and so I started watching some videos, and there were attacks that I did with like the tiniest little bit of stamina that I had left, and then and I dodge rolled out of the way of another attack, and I was like, wow, that you would never be able to do that in Dark Souls 2. So it's a lot slower. It took me quite a long time to get used to the speed again. Is that it? No. It took me quite a long time to get used to the speed, but once I did, it was I think I started playing really well, especially towards the end. I couldn't believe how quickly I managed to get past the frigid outskirts. Speaking of the frigid outskirts, there is so much in this game. Like it's chock full of stuff. Like the original game was large, but this, like when you add the 3 DLC parts to it, it's insanely big. There's so much to do. I mean, really the only thing that I didn't do was buy all the weapons from what's her name, Ornifex and Strahd, which I guess I could have done, but I was just like, you know what, it's gonna lengthen this even more. I think this will finish sort of just at the beginning of April, sort of the first week of April. I think that's when it's gonna finish, so yeah, look forward to another month of Dark Souls 2. But yeah, I did enjoy playing it. It is a good game. Like all the Dark Souls games are. There are tough parts, there are tricky parts, but hopefully I designed this in a way that you guys can get through without too much difficulty. What else is there to talk about? The lore. So yeah, the lore, like I said, the next game that I'm doing is going to be The Evil Within, and the way I chose to start doing that playthrough, or to start like working on that guide, was I thought I'm going to play the game completely blind first. I'm not going to look at any guides, I'm not going to do anything. I don't really care about the collectibles. I'll do a thorough investigation and try and get as many as I can, but I'm not really caring if I miss a few, if I miss some of them. And I did that, and I played through the game, and I was waiting for like a massive twist at the end, or part way through it, and either there wasn't one or I didn't notice one. But then when I played it the second time, knowing what I knew from the first time, I kind of used that to gather the information and see things that I didn't see before when I was reading certain parts of text in the game. Here, you have to really, you have to do that. But you have to do it with Dark Souls 2, which is a massive game. Like, right now, if I wanted to understand the story, I'd have to play it again, and I'd have to listen to everything that everyone's saying and be really, sort of careful about listening to it and figuring out, Shannon Child, Amy Nolan. Is that Nolan North's daughter? No, probably not. Anyway, I'd have to be, really careful, listen to exactly what everyone was saying, and then kind of put it all together, which makes it very difficult. With Evil Within, it was a lot easier to do, even though I haven't finished it yet. But it was a lot more fun to do, and I hope that goes well. But I still think that, Peter Serafinowicz, which I think is how you pronounce it. I was saying Wicks because, I don't know, but I heard them pronounce it Peter Serafinowicz when he was on a show or something. That was Pate's voice actor. Yeah, so I think the lore is good. It's just well hidden. But I'm sure there's plenty of YouTubers out there who are doing that kind of stuff, you know, looking really deep into the lore of this game, which is like a challenge on its own, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I don't know how much longer the credits are going to go for. I think we're almost at the end, but what I might do is I might quickly just pause the recording, wait until the... Oh, okay, we're definitely getting close to the end then. I was going to say pause the recording, but I may as well wait this out. Hopefully I don't regret my decision, because the trophy's going to pop probably after all this, even though I don't know how this counts as an ending. This is the credits. But yeah, we'll get started on the next thing in this episode at least a little bit. We'll see if we can, how far we can get, because I know exactly how I'm going to do it. And I think this is effectively the quickest way to do it. And I'll explain more as we go through it. Oh, looks like we're about there now. Here we go. Dark Souls 2, 2015, Bandai Namco Games Incorporated. 2011 to 2015, From Software Incorporated. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the first playthrough. I think the second one's going to be quite fun too. Alright, here we go. Wake me up before you go. The heir. So I'm the heir to the throne. Makes sense. Alright, so here you can begin Journey 2 to Drang Lake. That's New Game Plus. I don't need to worry about my souls. But I might actually level again. Just because I don't need them. And let's put another point in. What were we putting points in? Adaptability. Cool. Alright, so here's how it's going to work. I'm going to skip the cutscene, by the way. It's a quick cutscene, so I'll skip it. So how much are we on? 7 minutes. Alright, so I have 8 minutes to get as far as possible. Alright, the Falconers are here because technically this is New Game Plus, and remember when we changed the things betwixt to, or using the bonfire aesthetic, it became New Game Plus. Now, because we're in New Game Plus, this area should be New Game Plus Plus. There are those two guys that spawn. Yeah, so because we use the bonfire aesthetic, any area that we used that in became New Game Plus Plus when we entered New Game Plus, or Journey 2, as they refer it to in this game. Yeah, okay, so how much did I get there? Oh, like 2,000. Alright, so one thing that you have to pay attention to is we have about, what is that, 5 million, just over 5 million soul memory, right? What we need to do is we need to get that to 7 million, or just under 7 million. Just skipping all these cutscenes. Now I don't know which way to go. I think it's this way. Yeah. So we need to get to just over 7 million soul memory. Now, why? Well, here's the reason. In order to get to the end of the game, you have to go to Drang Lake Castle. Well, okay, let's go backwards from the end. So, to beat the game, you have to beat Nashandra. To get Nashandra to appear, you need the, what is it? Giant's Kinship, I think it's called? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Giant's Kinship. In order to get the Giant's Kinship, you need the Ashen Mist Heart. In order to get the Ashen Mist Heart, you need to reach the dragon. In order to reach the dragon, you need the King's Ring. In order to get the King's Ring, you need to go to the Drang Lake Castle. And yeah, that's it. So, but in order to get the Drang Lake Castle, you have to go through the Shrine of Winter. In order to get through the Shrine of Winter, you need to defeat all 4 primal bosses. However, there is a second way to open the Shrine of Winter, and that is to use your soul memory. If you can amass a soul memory of 2 million, well, for new game, like original new game, there you go, you can see it's a 3 instead of a 2 there. For original new game, you need to amass a soul memory of 1 million. But for new game plus, you need to amass a soul memory of 2 million. The quickest and easiest way to do this is to fight the Rotten boss, because he gives an obscene amount of souls. So let's just get rid of that for now. We're going to put the cat leggings on and the cat ring. And then we're going to jump down this pit, because remember this is the gutter. Oh man, I almost missed that. So we're going to jump down to the bottom of the gutter. I never remember which one I'm supposed to jump down to. If I'm supposed to jump down to that one or the one at the very bottom. I think it's the one at the very bottom. Let me have a quick peek at what this is. I think this is the Grave of Saints. Well, I may as well grab this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the right one. Yeah, so like I said, we have to get to the Rotten. Now this is where the Rotten is, or you know, this is how to get to him the quickest way. Whoa. Let's walk off here. That's fine. That's good. That's good. Alright, cool. Didn't die. That's a plus. Now the thing is, the Rotten is in the Black Gulch, which is just past the I don't think I need these. I can use it one more time. Let's go for it. Nice, got it. Ah, it fell. Alright, what we'll do is we'll do this. That one. Oh god, the pain. God, I forgot about these two idiots. The explosion dudes I remembered, but these guys... Poke. Poke. Oh, nice. How did he lose so much health? I'm so glad I... Oh. Come on. Yeah, you might die here, so be very careful. Soul of a great hero. This guy's not too bad, you just have to avoid his... what I'm assuming is sunlight spear. Ah, oh, so close. Good. Ooh. Dingy hood, robe, cuffs, and bloodstained skirt. Wow. And they're all +5 as well. That's... well, I don't remember getting that. Where is it anyway? Dingy, dingy, dingy. This one? An unassuming dingy hood, although by now grey with soot, nearly unraveled. Its fabric was originally pure white. Does it do anything? Doesn't look like it. Oops. What about the bloodstained skirt? Oh yeah, I forgot to sell all my stuff. Whoa, it's all the way down here? An unassuming dingy skirt, originally pure white. Close inspection reveals old dried blood. What tragedy could have befallen its original owner? This one's alright. Interesting. So there's more like lore stuff to investigate. Homeward bone. Alright, now I've got to work out which way to go. I think it's the other way, but in fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the other way. Grab a few items. Part of me was like, okay, I know this is not a mimic, but then as I pressed R1, I was like, you know what? They probably could have made it a mimic in this playthrough, and that would have sucked. I don't like that they left like sublime bone dust in there. We don't need it anymore. Change the item. Alright, so we don't have much time left, so I'm just going to try and get to the bonfire. So remember this part, you just got to go down. Here you pretty much have to climb down. Okay, here, is this where I have to remove all my gear? Drop down there, oops. Okay, yeah, and this one you want to climb down to avoid taking too much damage. And that one, yeah. I wonder why that, oh no, it was, I was gonna say, I wonder why that chest, there was a chest that I got to once that broke after I hit it once with the R1 attack, and I couldn't, and I'm just thinking like, I wonder why that broke, because it should have taken 2 hits, but I'm remembering, I think like one of the enemies attacked it or something off, like slightly off screen, so that's what happened. Now there's only one problem. I don't remember how to get to how to get over there. Oops. Wah! Okay. Almost died. I don't remember exactly how to get there, but I don't know. I think I'll figure it out next episode. Alright, so basically next episode we'll get to the Rotten and we'll kill him a bunch of times. Alright, so I'll leave it there. I want to thank you all for watching episode 138 of Let's Platinum Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.